Welcome back, everyone. Last time we left off, we finished Sonic's story, and now we have ourselves some more stories to try out. So, next up in line is Miles Tails Prower. So, without further ado, let's jump into it and see what he has in store.
Everything's working great! All systems go, full speed ahead!
I wish I could talk without moving my mouth.
Uh-oh, what's this?
Or talk without moving my mouth at all, when it's completely wide open.
No!
Do a barrel roll!
I'm out of control! Mayday! Mayday! Going down! Ah!
No, you're not. You're going up.
Look out below!
Look, it's Sonic. He already completed the first stage for us. We don't have to worry about that.
Boy, you're lucky I saw you come down. So what went wrong anyway? It's not like you to crash like that.
Yeah, it's just that I'm testing a new prototype power supply, and it's not fully compatible yet.
You can always borrow my plane, the Tornado, if you want.
Thanks, Sonic. But if I can make this work, it'll run circles around yours. Check out this power supply!
Showboating, isn't he? One thing I like about this game, though, is that it shows the cutscenes from the different characters' perspective. So right now we're seeing it from Tails' perspective, so the cutscenes are altered slightly.
Let's go to my workshop in the Mystic Ruins, and I'll show you what I've been working on. We'll go to the station, hop on a train, and get there in no time.
You do realize he's Sonic, you could just run over there. But first, before we head off to the Mystic Ruins, I'm gonna go grab myself an upgrade. Maybe. Just jump into here, fly up, and through this door. Not a mandatory upgrade, but nice one nonetheless.
Look, it's your jet anklet. Its jet power makes you fly faster.
So now we have the jet anklet, which, as it says, will let us fly faster. And yes, you can drown in here, so if you are curious about the drowning music, you can check it out. Jump cut to when it starts drowning. You think I'd let myself drown like that? You crazy. Now if I didn't get that emblem that I did earlier, I could just use Tails to get over there, but I was greedy and I wanted it then, so, and impatient, so. But now comes one of the downsides of Sonic Adventure is that certain characters, since they share the same storyline, they sometimes do the same thing. So for right now, we're gonna go take care of Eggman
If it isn't Sonic and Tails.
in the same boss fight that Sonic faced. But since we're in Tails' perspective, Dr. Eggman, or Dr. Robotnik, sounds a lot more menacing than he does in Sonic's story.
Dr. Eggman.
Enough! I've been working on a master plan, but now it's time to put it to work!
That usually means trouble coming from you.
Don't even try to interfere this time. Give me that Chaos Emerald, or else...
Or else what, huh?
I kind of don't like that line, the delivery of that line. And in case you guys were wondering, I am switching back to OBS for the microphone because it's been a good OBS lately, so we've been able to get good microphone quality out of this. And that makes it a lot easier for me to upload these parts and edit these parts, so because doing it with Audacity was a real pain in the butt, especially with what sources I have. But hey, we're fighting a boss right now.
All systems, full power.
But Tails doesn't have a homing attack, so you can't cheese the boss, so this one's going to be the full fight. And if you're running at full speed with Tails, you roll up into a little ball. But if you're not going full speed, you've got a little spin attack.
All systems, full power. Ah, he's not gonna get away with this.
Says who? I'm totally gonna get away with this. This is the first boss of the game. It's an easy one. Well, technically not the first boss of the game. The first boss was Chaos Zero.
All systems, full power.
Oh, you cheap shot.
Ah,
Hey, we did it.
Yeah!
We just leave Eggman there to hover up and down. I'd get sick after bopping around that high and low for a long time.
That was just too easy.
Tails, why are you holding the Chaos Emerald in plain sight?
gotcha.
Hey, he snagged it.
And again, Eggman has the emerald and he's using the force powers
Chaos
to hold it out in front.
Snap.
And he grabs it before the emerald even comes down the whole way.
That's the monster I saw the other day.
Monster?
Yes, it's really happening. Just as the stone tablet said it would. Hear this, Sonic? Chaos' strength increases every time I give him a Chaos Emerald. All he needs is 7 emeralds to become invincible. Then he will turn Station Square into rubble, upon which I will build the ultimate city, Robotnik Land.
Does Robotnik ever have his mouth move whenever he's talking in cutscenes? Because I don't think I've ever recalled him actually doing that. Usually because his mouth's always covered by his jacket.
Thank goodness they're gone. Good riddance.
We can't let that monster get any bigger. It could get ugly.
You're right. Chaos must be stopped. And he can't.
Sonic, why didn't you ever look Tails in the eye whenever you're talking to him? You're just staring off into the abyss.
Let's find the Chaos Emeralds before Eggman does.
So now we gotta go take this rock again. It's a good thing Sonic and Tails have the same mindset, and they think the same exact thing when you pick up the stone tablet. Or the key, whatever it is. But since Tails was with Sonic on this stage, we go face off in our first stage, Windy Valley, where we find Tails' gimmicks of these is it's a race. We gotta race Sonic to the finish. But Tails' stages are usually shorter than Sonic's, so it's cause see we only have the third part of the stage here. And if you're really good at Tails, you can speedrun this stage in about 12 seconds flat.
Run through the dash ring and you will speed up for a while.
But I'm not like that, so... Whoa, hello! Since we have the jet anklet, we can go flying. I don't need those dash rings. Grab that checkpoint, and let's do a little bit of shortcutting. Maybe. Did it unload? No! Oh! Save ourselves! We did it! And just like that, we are done. But first, a ring capsule. Now watch as Sonic has a rubber band UI and gets to the end of the stage in 10 seconds flat.
That
There he
wasn't
is.
Too bad.
Hey Sonic, I guess you're too slow.
Station Square will be departing soon.
Now we gotta go back to Station Square. Oop, time out. I apologize about that jump cut. Things happen in college, and you gotta answer your door whenever somebody knocks, so... But, let's get back to the game, so... Camera, thank you. The camera just doesn't like me in this playthrough. Now we can head down here, and then fly up to the casino, turn on the big button, and go on to the second stage, Casinopolis. But for Tails, he's not treated that well, so he starts immediately in the super. The stage so far is pretty simple though, it's just basically the same stage as Sonic's stage, so just going through the sewers. Except this time we don't have to worry about collecting 400 rings in order to get the Chaos Emerald. Tails has it a lot easier. Of course. Because the Chaos Emerald's just right there. Now here comes Sonic with his rubber band AI! Can you see him in the background? Can you see him in the background? Oh, I saw an explosion. Come on Sonic, you can make it!
That wasn't too bad.
You can make it, Sonic. I see you. Come on. Come on, Sonic. You can do it. Oh, come on. So close. So close, Sonic. Oh, what was that back turn there for a second, Sonic?
What's that? The Chaos Emerald.
Oh, this time they actually try to charge at it.
Nighty-night.
Eggman.
That delivery wasn't that great either. I'm gonna bash at this way that they have the voice acting. I mean, it's a first take, so it's a first try, so.
Sonic, what happened to the Chaos Emerald?
Eggman got one of them, but the other one's safe. He must be getting desperate.
Now the emerald count is 2-1 and Eggman's winning. Let's get a move
That
on.
definitely sounded like you were reading right from the script, Tails.